So it's a new pen day. A few weeks ago, I ordered a birthday fountain pen for myself. Well, it's for my family, and I ordered it from Pensachi in Japan, and it took about 3 weeks to come, which is actually a lot faster than I was expecting. It seems like they go a few days where they're getting the pen ready, and then they ship it out. That takes a couple weeks. But anyway, Pensachi, I hadn't ordered from them before. I sort of checked around to make sure if they were legitimate, and people all said they had good experiences with them. So I took the chance. And the reason I ordered from Pensachi is there was a pen that in a finish and a color that I don't know if is available in North America, but and it was at a very good price. So I went ahead and ordered it. And even with customs and tax, it came out to be a good price. It's kind of a grail pen for me, and so it comes in this clamshell box, plastic, nice little box, and I'll keep it, of course. I usually keep all my boxes. Came in a cardboard sleeve, and when you open it up, you see the pen and the little booklet. And I ordered a converter, a Con 70, and it came with a single cartridge. And the pen in question is this beautiful thing. And it's a Pilot Custom 74. Now, the reason I said I hadn't seen this color before in black and gold, usually when I look online, I tend to see transparent bodies, blues, reds, nice colors, but transparent. And I have a thing for black and gold pens. I love them. So anyway, here it is. So when you see it, it's this beautiful, shiny black material, resin, plastic. I'm not too sure. I should have checked that. Gold plated, I'm assuming, clip, cap band, and a little piece down here at the bottom, just a tip, which is kind of a decoration. Almost makes it look like it's a piston filler, but it's not. You unscrew the cap, and you get to see a very beautiful nib. Pilot makes some very nice nibs, I have to be honest. And, there's the feed, of course. Very beautiful pen. So what I ordered was a soft medium. Now, I had actually thought about being a little daring and going for something a bit different, and there was a music nib that was kind of tempting, but I thought, I like to write in my journal. I like to write notes and letters and cards and stuff. So I went with a medium nib. And when I was looking at their site, there were lots of options, different, extra fine, fine, soft fine, hard fines, mediums, soft mediums, hard mediums. So I went with a soft medium. And I'm quite pleased with my choice. And someday I'm going to try a music nib. Not today, though. So anyway, I did notice that it didn't come with a converter, so I ordered a Con 70. I haven't used a Con 70 before, but it fits this pen apparently. And I'm just going to cut that open, see what it looks like. There it is. Interesting mechanism inside the converter. I guess that's just, if you agitate it, that breaks up the tension of the surface tension of the ink and allows it to flow better. I've not tried this before, but anyway, we'll give it a shot. Unscrew the body, and the converter pops in. Nice and tight. And because it's a new pen, I decided to get a new ink, and what I got was the Pilot Irashizuku Konpeki. And yes, I butchered that. I could have said it with a thicker accent, but I didn't. And, well, so this is a beautiful bottle. I have to admit that. The Pilot packaging That's really lovely. I really like that little feature right here at the glass, the thick glass bottom, but you see a divot, and that's really clever, and that allows you to get the last few drops of ink out, which is a great idea. So um, I'm going to twist the cap and open it up and see what we get. Ooh, beautiful. I like this. I like this already. Dip it in. Oh, it's a plunger system. That's really cool. Okay, I didn't know. I was expecting it to turn it, but I realized all of a sudden that it's a plunger system. Interesting. Didn't know that. That is very efficient. I like that a lot. So that explains, I guess, the mechanism within the converter. Very nice to know. Give it a wipe. Lovely blue. Everything's in there. Now, Pilot, quite a few of their pens have little stickers, you know, as you can see here. Just trying to get that in. And you know what? I'm going to leave that on. And if when it wears off, that's fine. But I like those little features, oddly enough. They don't bother me. Or maybe I'll pull it out. Maybe I'll take it off and put it in my notebook. I'll see. I'll figure out that later. I'll probably take it off. I'm going to just quickly take a look at the pen before I write it. It's a nice, it's a good sized pen. It has a nice weight to it. Maybe it actually feels quite heavy now that I've inked it up and put the converter in it. It had a nice weight before, but that's a good size heavy pen, but not overly heavy. I'm going to compare it with the Pilot Metropolitan, another excellent pen by Pilot. Two vastly different price ranges. This is, you know, but one thing I have several Pilots, and I love Pilot. Pilot nibs are fantastic. Pilot pens are fantastic. I have a couple other brands that I love too, but you can't really go too far wrong with Pilot. I haven't heard too many people complaining about them, and they're beautiful. So this is sort of a classic cigar shape, of course, and this is kind of a classic cigar shape. This is metal, of course, and has a steel nib, and this is sort of a resin, I'm assuming, and has a gold nib, 14 karat. So I'm going to do a little writing sample. This is my first time writing with this pen, and I'm quite excited. Yay! I might write a letter this weekend. I owe somebody a letter, somebody in Portland, and if you're watching this, I'll write to you. So anyway, with Post-it is a good size pen, very comfortable. Actually, even without the cat, with unposted, it's still a lovely size pen. Fits very nicely in the hand. There's threads here, but you don't notice them. Good size section. I like it. I don't have huge hands. This is a good size pen with me. So we're going to do a quick writing sample. And I can tell you it is a smooth writer with just a hint of feedback. I like that. Yeah. The quick brown fox jumps. All right. I love this. You know, this actually might have just jumped to the #1 in my favorite pens. If I do my top 5 favorite pens next year, you know, probably a good idea to do whatever do that. If I'm still doing videos next year, this might actually just jump to the top. So I got a soft gold. I wanted a little bit of softness in the nib and a little bit of spring. And it's not a flex nib. I wouldn't push it, but it just has a nice little bounce to it. It's very nice. And as you can see, there's some nice line variation going on there. I'm just going to do that. Do a little. And that is a nice wet pen. I love this pen. Beautiful line variation. And I have to say, I really like this ink. Pilot is Irajuku Konpeki. And yes, I'm from Atlantic Canada, and we have accents as thick as you can imagine. And I don't have the thickest one, but yeah, so I'm not saying that right. But anyway, I love the packaging. I love of that ink too. I'll have to talk about that ink in a little bit in another video. So yes, so here you have it, my birthday pen, um, and I like it a lot. Beautiful line variation, very smooth, and it's not so it's smooth with just a hint of feedback, so you know you're writing it. It sort of gives you a little tremor in the hand, almost a bit of an ASMR feeling, but without the sound. You just feel it, and it's delightful. I love it. And wet flow. Yeah, as you can see, you got these lovely moves. So there you have it. The Pilot Custom 74, soft medium nib, black, gold. Yeah, I am a huge fan of Pilot, and this pen has put Pilot #1 in my all-time favorite pens. Quite simply. I'll be looking into getting some other Pilots someday. What I do is, I'm just going to say, it's nice to get a birthday pen or a special occasion pen. And what I do is, I have a pen jar. Believe it or not, I keep a jar, and it has a little, I knocked a little hole in the top of the lid, and every now and then when I have some change, I toss it in the jar. And after a while, it piles up. Sometimes I have like $5 in my pocket, and rather than spending it, I toss it in the jar, and I save up some money, and it's called my pen jar. That's what I do when I'm saving up for Grail pens. Quite often I buy inexpensive pens off eBay, but I'm very happy that I took a little time to, set some money aside for this beauty. And Pensachi, I hadn't tried them before. They were very reliable. I was able to track the package fairly straightforward. It came to my door. Anyway, I'll be ordering from them again. So if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Do you have a Pilot Custom 74? What color? I'd love to hear what color you have. What's your favorite color in the Pilot Custom 74? What nib do you have? When I was looking online on Pensachi, they had a number of different nibs, which was one of the reasons I ordered from there. So what's your favorite nib? Things like that. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm having a great day. And I'll talk to you soon, and give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you would help us out. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.